I'm going to call this Not So Social Services.
Yes, you do not have the consent to videotape me, sir. Yes.
You put the camera down, talk to me.
4136 Hummer out to you.
10-4. Can I get some ID, buddy? Is there a reason why you're not talking to me? What brings you out here? So I got a call that there's some suspicious behavior going on over here and that you're possibly filming. I'm just calling to check. I came over here to check on you, see what's going on. So what's going on? Not gonna tell me your name? Hi. Are you with him?
He's with me. No, I'm just joking.
Do you know him?
Yeah.
So why is he not talking to me?
But I'm here to just film the buildings. I walked all the way around doing a story on the social service department.
10-4, Kevin Gower, Class
Mom
D
was
active.
finished.
Okay.
You
Well,
might add some excitement to it.
I'm not trying to do that. I'm just
I know.
trying to figure out what's going on.
Just filming. That guy came out where he came across the parking lot, and boy, he was walking over. He was getting right up next to me, and I wanted to keep him on camera that way in case he did something. I'd have it on camera. And
Central 1143,
didn't
you're
really say a
not.
whole lot, just a bunch of mumbo jumbo, and then he went in the building.
Okay.
But that's the only contact I had with anybody. I hadn't filmed anybody. Hadn't talked to anybody except for him.
All right. Well, I mean, I got a call out here to check on you guys, see what's going on.
Usually, when the cops show up, they talk to the complainant first
Well, I saw
to
him
get
on
their
here.
story.
71 Street, you can read
We're
that.
just out here filming the building.
Okay. Alright.
It's a beautiful day to do it.
Definitely is.
Were there anybody else going to show up?
1171.
We don't have much more to do, do
Frank
we?
Mary, Frank 8606. 205 Toyota Avalon to Kevin Gower, plate limited expired 531.
Will you step back? What's your deal?
It's public, man. We are in public. I'm allowed to walk around in public, am I not?
Well, I need a little bit of space.
It's all right. Don't touch me. You don't have any right to touch me. This is a public area, man.
Hey.
Okay.
I am like straight up out of curiosity now more than anything. Like I see a journalist reporter, and you don't have to tell me if you don't want to. It's just out of curiosity.
The social service, I was just doing a story on a building. I might end up getting you a new building. You never know.
Right?
But I'm making sure I don't film any kids or people or nothing like that. I don't think they're going to anything. Check it out on life or something. I don't think they're like that. And I walk around on the sidewalk. I got pictures of the moon, the trees, and the front porch and stuff like that. But he had filmed me in the bathroom. And I'm not sure what this is. But he's pretty much doing the same thing. But our plan was to go in the building. I tried to stay out of the building.
Do you mind if I ask your name, sir?
I'd rather not do it just for the fact that we have the right not to do it. And I want to stand up for our right not to do it. Eventually I may get it here later. But as far as, just to show everybody that we don't have to give it.
There are times you do have to
Right,
give
oh,
it.
I
Now, I
know.
want to make that crystal clear, and now I'm not going to force or compel you to right now, because we got a call about a suspicious person. There's nothing, no law that we're breaking that I know of. But now, please be careful about putting information out about you have a right not to give your name, because you absolutely don't always have an absolute right to not give your name. Well, you have to be. I have to have reasonable suspicion that crime is afoot.
Articulable.
And that you.
Reasonable, articulable suspicion. You left that part out.
So, if I actually have reasonable, as this gentleman
Articulable
right here says,
suspicion.
articulable, and reasonable, articulable facts to go one up on you. All right, I can't just say he looks shady. I have to have an articulable fact that makes me be able to say
That you're in the
this
process
guy
of
right
committing
here
a
sticks
crime, or about to commit a crime, or you have committed a crime.
I understand that, but I do want to make sure that y'all don't put it out there that you never have to get the police name. All right, because you get people jammed up for resisting.
Oh, I know. I've seen those DUIs.
Resisting is a secondary charge.
Right? Yeah, it absolutely is a secondary charge.
If you're driving,
You
But
can't.
I have to have a reason to.
Right. That's right.
Make
And we would,
like if you're driving on the street.
if you
here,
detain me right
and
now,
I pull you
if you
over,
detain me right now, regardless if you are right or wrong, I would give you my ID
right? But I'm
because I'm not about to go to jail.
right. But I'm going to try to be right in everything I do.
Thank you.
DUIs is where a lot of people get screwed up because they don't have to pay their ID.
Yeah, but well, and so there. The Supreme Court is on hell that. DSS have anything to say about these terms? Well, I mean, that might be true with some people, but it don't bother me. All right, don't harass any regular public. But
I haven't talked to a person.
Okay.
Haven't. Just like this officer right here. I didn't talk to her up front because I had no need to. I'm walking out in public.
Okay.
I never went in there, banged on the door, never did anything.
Okay.
They scurried like ants because of the camera, and I just stood there for a few seconds.
Yeah, well, that doesn't bother me. I've been filmed so much that.
Disorderly is one that they use a lot, but that requires an imminent threat of violence study in what the person's doing.
Well, if you did 40 years in law enforcement, you probably should know
No,
the
40 years
particulars of
civil
North.
service.
Okay, should know the particulars of disorderly conduct in North Carolina, but it does not require violence.
I mean, it will result in violence.
Not necessarily.
I read it the other day,
all right.
but I'm not that good at it.
So, general disorderly conduct out here, for me to try and charge you with that,
What would
yes,
that be?
there would have to be some form of intimidation or threat or danger or violence. Now, there
would
are some
scare
forms of
somebody.
disorderly conduct, like, for example, if you disrupt the classroom,
Right, or in a building, like custody.
or if you disrupt the funeral. And this
That's
is
correct.
a newer law that, you know,
And the
when
church.
the Yahoos started going to the veterans,
That's right.
deceased military, and tried to like slander
Shout
their
'em out-
names
shout
and
'em
their-
down, just-
and their family.
Yep.
So there was a law passed about that where yes, disorderly conduct.
That's
if
correct.
You go and you call this poor person's family who just died overseas dirty names at his funeral, which is uncouth conduct. I think most of us
Yeah,
agree with
yeah.
that. But those are specific forms of disorderly conduct. It does not necessarily involve violence, but it is a breach of the public peace. But you ain't doing nothing like that. And this is public property. If it's
That's
private
right.
property and a person told you to get out of here, I can make you get out of here.
Can
That's
we
right.
do a ride along? Now, getting out of here, don't it require, since it's public property for us to do something wrong, like disorderly? Because it's like the sidewalk. You just can't tell me to get off
So
the sidewalk.
I can't. I'm going to tell you, if the director of DSS came out and said y'all have to leave, right or wrong, I'm going to enforce that as respectfully as I can to you, and then we'll settle it out in court later.
Could you actually ask him that you have to go to the magistrate and have him trespass?
I
and
could.
it would be on him?
Yeah, I
That
could.
seems to be I've seen that before, and that seems to work best.
And the judge would kick it right out because there's no probable
Well,
cause.
and that's the thing. That's one of those.
So
where-
it's up to you really to discern whether there's probable cause before you take it one step further and arrest,
Right,
detain,
and
etc.
the judge isn't determining probable cause; he's determining proof beyond a reasonable doubt. You may have
Well-
absolutely have probable cause for arrest,
Right,
but I
but
haven't met that hurdle.
again, that whenever you're talking probable cause, he will look at probable cause as the base, and then move it on up to however he decides to, charge you, bond you, whatever.
One more real quick.
Well, gentlemen, I'm going to go on.
All right.
Because,
All right.
Like I said, just y'all keep peace with the public. Y'all are good to go. Okay.
Yep.
Y'all have a good
Thank
day.
y'all
Thank
very
you.
much. What happened inside there?
I'll tell you in a minute.